welcome, you wonderful motherfuckers. How you doing today? It is your long-lost pal, your compadre, Chris, a.k.a. Mr. Ramon 420. And I'm back with a brand new review for you guys. I know it's been about a week and a half, and decided to just figure, I might as well do another review for you guys. What the hell? Hopefully you had a great weekend. If not, sucks for you. I'm kidding. This movie that I'm going to be talking about today, I actually found out through an incredible Facebook group entitled Hardcore Core. These guys basically talk about the goriest, nastiest films on the planet, and a lot of films I never heard of. One of those films I will be talking to you about today comes from the beautiful country of Brazil, and I think we've talked about Brazil in the past. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, this one was an interesting one. Comes from a co-director group of Felipe and Geisla Fernandes. They made, let's call it, a serial killer slash vampire film in a short tense of 20 minutes long, which I gotta say, pretty good for 20 minutes. It is entitled The Augusta Street Ripper, or something in Brazil. I'm not going to say it because honestly I do not want to fuck it up. And it stars Monica Mateus and someone else, because I don't want to fuck up his name because, well, I just suck at English. And spelling is just a whole different situation. Oh man. So basically the film tells the story of a vampire with no name, played by Monica Mateus. She is what I like to consider a very considerate and generous vampire. Basically what she does every night is she fucks and feeds on her victims, and at the end of the feeding she realizes that they're going to turn. To prevent this, she actually has a wooden stake in her home to make sure that this doesn't happen, because apparently the life of living forever as a vampire probably sucks. I mean, yeah, you're living forever, but there's a lot of shit that occurs and you realize you're never going to die, so this situation's going to be around forever. But she's doing this continuously, and she realizes that in the same area there's a serial killer. She finds about it in the newspaper, and she realizes that the last victim that died was one of the last people that she had a really nice time with. A very lovely lady who we never find out her name is, but it's like, wow. Wowzy, wowzy. Fuck is wrong with me? Oh, wowzy, wows. What the fuck was that? Sorry about that. Let's move on. So after she reads the article, she goes to a really shitty bar. So shitty, I would have gone to a place like that in my 20s. Still may or may not. And so she finds a guy that she realizes she's good to, fucking feed on. She takes him back to her place. He serves her drinks, and she's ready to attack him, and slowly turns to a vampire. But she also feels drowsy. She's been roofied. Next thing you know, she wakes up and he realizes that she's a vampire. He tests some things out, like stabs her in the leg, and realizes, you're a vampire. You can't die, so I can have all the fun I want and not worry about whether you're going to die or not. Yay for me! So, throughout the rest of the film, he basically brutalizes the living fuck out of her. I mean, there's barbed wires on her ass, like a barbed wire G-string in a certain way. He breaks bones, he uses hammers, he uses knives, cuts off her tits. It's really fucked up, and I gotta say, a lot of the gore is really impressive. A lot of fucking blood for this. I was amazed by how much for such a small project that this was worked out to be some really impressive work on. Now I could say what happens with the rest of the film. She may fight, she may die, he may live, he may die. Something occurs, something really nasty. But I don't want to ruin it for you, because honestly, I now have the opportunity to let you know that there's a place that you can actually watch it in, because I spoke to Felipe, the director, about it. Now, to let you guys know what did I think, let me tell you. And I guess this is the part of the video where I let you know what I thought of the film. Honestly, I thought it was pretty great. There was a lot of good stuff about it, 20 minutes. It was a nice short film. Not the best short film I've seen this year, because that went to The Defiler. That was, by itself, was just astounding. But this was more in a realistic world. It was interesting to see how a vampire would act and how she felt. And of course, the serial killer, who I thought was a little bit over the top, a bit too maniacal for the role, but I guess that's how the actor wanted to work. And there was some things about it was like interesting. The sound effects were too much, like tweaked a little bit, could have like toned it down, but the directing was pretty good. The acting was great for the most part. Production value was really good. I liked everything about it, except a few things I mentioned. The gore effects and the blood, pretty tops. I gotta say, it was just vicious and nasty and pretty realistic. Just like in the area of, almost in the area of Marcus Cook. And Marcus does some amazing effects. Now, when I was speaking to the director, Felipe, or co-director, he said there were a lot of problems that came up with the film. Basically, him and the other co-director, Geisla Fernandes, had problems just with the direction of the film that they wanted to go. What you see is most of it, Philip, there were some things of, whether they wanted narration or some other stuff. It was pretty chaotic, but it was, good that he was able to get it out and she was able to get out. But it looks like they're never going to really work again. But honestly, I hope that I get to see more work from Felipe. Now, here's kind of one of the big problems. Since he's in Brazil, it's too costly to have the DVDs and Blu-rays and VODs of this film out. It's just too expensive. So what he was nice enough to do was he gave me a link so that everyone that watches this review can check out the movie for themselves on YouTube. You have to check it out for yourself. There's some really good stuff to this film, and it's only 20 minutes long, so you're not saying like, oh, this is going to be forever. No, it's 20 minutes of your life, so you can enjoy it and have a fun time and get some interesting work. And of course, I'll give you a link to Philip Guerra's YouTube page. That way you can find out more about his work and see what else he does on there. Of course, as always, I will give you a link to my Facebook page. That way, in case you want to talk to me about something or movies that you want to make a review. Oh, a while back, I asked you guys if there were movies that you wanted me to review. I completely forgot about it. If you can, just go to my YouTube. You can comment on the YouTube page or on my Facebook page. Because basically, if you go on my Facebook page, I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. But you're all amazing. I appreciate all of you. I love you to death. Tune in next time where I'll either be in an alright review or my update video, which I'm looking forward to. Talking about the movies. But until next time, you take care. You enjoy your life. You rate, comment, and subscribe to this wonderful channel that Peter Griffin and Newman approve of. Till next time, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Later.